It's Lilith! Hi, Architect. Guess you must really be a Sith because that level of door bonus is considered unnatural. Thank you. Just had watched 3 ads again in the stream. 3. Yes, I do try and monetize my content, I have the ads set to medium. You know, sometimes I feel like the ads, there should be more short ads on YouTube and Twitch because I feel more frustrated getting lots of short ads than just a few longer ads. 3 separate ads completely independent from my it's commissioned to me each day. Oh! That's cool. Why'd you get commissioned, or is that a secret? I know all about keeping commissioned secrets, so if you don't want to say, that's okay. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, actually. Anyway, it's Magic Connection time again. Playing Star Wars The Old Republic again with Sumatome. Right now I'm deep with hunting down my former master. See where this goes.
But I've also been going through and rewatching some Solo Leveling today, so I may end stream once we're done with collab stuff and just hop on back and do watching Solo Leveling because, you know, a good rewatch is always handy every once in a while.
Hello! I heard you say Solo Leveling. I thought you were talking about they playing Lotro or something, not the anime.
I did Lotro earlier today. But it's like, yeah, no. Been rewatching Solo Leveling after dinner and until stream started. So it's like, it's such a good anime. It deserves a rewatch every once in a while. You know?
Mm-hmm. I haven't actually watched it myself.
Oh, you should. Combat scenes in it are just so great. Alright,
You really like Kill 'em Off, don't you, Architect? Just telling me about some commissions that were finished.
Ooh. Art is always nice to get. It's like, I've been working on big commissions lately.
Oh, nice.
Because, like, I got all kinds of secrets in the works right now. It's like, one of them is several months long project.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I was just blindly following you a bit. Looks like the closest thing is the entrance to the Sea Island.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. So let's go ahead and go do that. But it's like, yeah, no. Getting commission stuff back is always fun. It's like I'm super excited. Always super excited about any commission stuff.
Send a pic on Discord, like, cool.
Do it! Show it all! Be proud of what you got! I mean, I'm playing with Lilith right now. Personally, I view myself as more of a Grey Jedi, but... Well, maybe not even Grey Jedi. I vibe more with the Mandalorian lore and shit. So it's like, I prefer her being a Mando.
Right now, her character is Sith aligned, but not an actual Sith herself. Not even a Force user.
Yeah, no. It's like I'm running with the Mando play. But it's like, yeah, no. It's like, if I were actually playing a game, I'd probably be more of a Force-wielding Mando anyway. Simply because I still want my magic. And the Force is the closest to magic you get.
Yeah, I was thinking that'd be an interesting concept bomb that there have been Force-wielding Mandalorians there. One of them made the Darksaber.
Yes! He's my hero. I like Tare a lot. Tare is awesome.
But you play really nice to me, right? Try.
Perhaps. That depends on our mood. But yeah, Sergeant, Space Lord of the Rings. It's great. We get fancy powers with this one. Well, Lilith does. I just have pew-pews.
Yeah, you have some fun toys.
Yeah. I have jetpacks and stuff. It's like, I have the jetpacks on this character. It's all for being bullied by the Dark Ladies. But that's normal for Argent. Argent's down for whatever he can get.
Die, rebels! Oh, still up. Ah, there.
That's one way to put it, Argent!
Ooh.
That's the way I would have put it, but that's certainly one way to put it. Wow!
Yeah. Have that cruelty on yourself.
Hey now, I'm not full Sith. I'm not all about the pure cruelty.
Yeah, neither is my
Unless
character.
you're fucking with the children.
Neither is my character.
With the kids, and then you're gonna be fucked up.
I've decided my character is a Red Knight, which means although she mostly follows the dark side, she sees value in the light side too. Likely she has been making some more light side decisions.
Which is ironic, because normally when you go light side, I go dark side. It's like, I have Jedi characters. They just don't get played very much anymore.
Same.
I get the feeling that once we finish the storylines for these characters, we'll probably hop onto one of them and do storyline for the other
Yeah, that could work.
Some of the other classes, right?
Hi, Loco Polo.
Hi, Loco! How are you today? I missed you earlier. I know you were lurking, but I still missed the chit-chat. But is also a... Sometimes love and kindness are a little overrated there, Audie. Only sometimes. Feel... This is where we need to be. Okay. Ow. So just not as easy to chit chat while you're on the phone then, yeah? That I get that. The Twitch app is kind of stupid. Okay. So where are these towers that we... Oh!
Where?
Did we go? No.
Wait, where'd you go? I think I've lost you, but I think I see the towers. At least... Wait, yes, I see.
Yeah, you
there's
got
only
one of the two.
Yeah, and the others...
Yeah.
That must be the other one over there.
Oh, on the tall points?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can work with that. Meow. Meow. Contact him via hollow terminal. Where?
Outside, it seems like.
Yeah, it doesn't even show up for me. I want to murder these guys.
Okay.
I misplaced my circle. Loveless. All right, we are one short for our droid control.
Yeah, might as well finish that.
Taken. He's standing here all by himself. That's just easy pickings. Like, what else does he expect when he's walking around all on his own lonesome?
Okay, there.
Beautiful. Now I get the green arrow. Why couldn't you have shown up before?
Weird.
Whoop.
I'm over things for a shortcut. Aha.
I don't like being the one to start it.
The CEC signal towers are down. The droids aren't getting coordinated orders. Very good. With less
But okay.
confused, we can take the hull cracker right to CEC's doorstep. Everything is in place, Darth Jarnus.
Finally. Once CEC falls, the rocket trams can spread our forces across Corellia. Then this planet will be ours. We must move quickly. Zerka's hull cracker is already in the field. Are you ready to shove it down CEC's throat?
CEC ensured its downfall the second they defied the Empire. I'll see them punished.
Commander, have your explosives team prime the hull cracker. Once you're in, sack the border directors and disable the ion cannons. When the rocket trams are back online, we'll ramp up our invasion.
Ooh.
I will
Okay.
just have a little look at them.
Oh,
Yeah, cute
we
little
just got
pattern.
right back in.
Oh. Very nice. Right, so we went in and out, now back in. Got it. Oh, hey.
Oh, I can't. Cannot see target.
And see the Morgan one. Self-indulgent. Yes, end it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter which one we. Okay. Self-indulgent ones are not bad.
Why does this game allow you to play as a guy with a red lightsaber? That's...
Because they like letting you have options. Plus, who's not to say that you are a Sith fighting on the side of the Jedi? There are such a things as dark sider or Jedi. They're
Well,
just not
maybe-
very common, and the Jedi don't like remembering that they exist.
Or maybe it's just... a Sith's... not that Jedi's lightsaber, it's a Sith lightsaber that the Jedi is somehow able to resist the corruption of. It's whatever.
But, I don't think that the Sith, the lightsaber crystal has that big of an effect on the Jedi like that.
Yeah, it's something you can
Like,
do, but
I
not
know
something
it's not
you usually.
comfortable for them. It's not the most comfortable thing for them because that's basically like someone screaming in your ears the entire time that you have it on.
Anyway, you
But,
you
you
can play as can do that customization, but it's not something that would usually be done. So if you're gonna do it, then it's up to you to come up with some sort of justification for it.
Like, hey, maybe your Jedi I was raised outside of the Order, and that just happened to be the crystal and the lightsaber that they'd found.
Bunch of Ginger with
And,
red
you
tapes and
know,
more. Most notably,
No one told
yeah.
them that that was a bad thing. Yeah. Like, red doesn't always mean Sith. Red is just the most common Sith color. Because that just happens to be the color that, the Jedi crystals, the crystals turn when they get bled. You know, because they're bleeding, they're screaming, they're being like, "Oh my god, why would you do this to me?"
Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Explosions. I don't quite know the lore behind the actual reds, but it's like, I know that it's possible to have a natural red crystal. Just because all the Sith got red crystals by bleeding their crystals doesn't mean that it's not an unnatural color. They just managed to do it frequently enough that the red got a bad reputation, and now everyone's like, "Oh no, you have a red crystal, you're destined for the dark side." And that's not what it is.
New canon. Yeah, the bleeding is from the new canon. Previously in the expanded universe, the justification for the Sith lightsaber crystals being red was they were synthetic kind of crystals.
No, yeah, I guess technically they're synthetic crystals now. I forget that since the synthetic crystals are a thing. They're a newer thing. But still a thing.
Justification for Sith crystals being red with legend versus canon is kind of an interesting discussion. I didn't really understand why people prefer the idea of them being synthetic. I read the justification is it's a reflection of the fakeness of the power of the Sith. When I think dark side, I don't think fake. I think of cruelty and corruption, and that's essentially what's done with the bleeding.
Yeah, the bleeding seems more accurate to what the Sith are as a people, rather than, you know, oh, we just didn't feel like going out and getting our own crystals, so we just made these things. It's like, no, if anything, the Sith would probably take more pride in going and getting their crystals. Just be like, bitch, you listen to me, not me listening to you. Fuck off. The game will let you. It does not tell you. It does not tell you that you can't have a red crystal as a Jedi.
Yeah, and
you can even make your own color crystal and have it be red.
Yeah, under normal circumstances, you wouldn't get a lightsaber over a red crystal playing a Republic Jedi bomb. If you don't invest in customization and or the store, then you could do that. Could get a red lightsaber.
Also, Local, I'm glad that you appreciate our lore of these two large franchises. Hi, guys. Edgy and risky? Are you not describing what a Sith is?
Exactly!
Is that not what a Sith does? It's like, fucking... The Sith are all about being edgy and whiny and, you know... That's just their disguise for the power and corruption thing of just the disguise for the, oh, look at me, I'm so edgy, I'm whiny, I want to be in control. No. And I'm sorry. Every time I think Sith, I just picture fucking Anakin's whiny ass. That's my go-to image when I think Sith. It's just Anakin being a whiny butt.
Now look at it after we've cleared out this area.
Are you sending them to Lilith personally, or just on her Discord?
Send them to me personally.
Ah, shame. Shame.
Yeah,
What if I wanted to look at it? Hi,
yeah, you
OnlyFans.
can. If you're allowed to, you can send the less risky ones on a server, either Infinite Live or my server, or even Soma server.
I don't
I
actually
think-
have a spot for people to share things that aren't non-Soma related.
Okay, fair enough then.
I've been meaning to, but I don't. Most of the time, if people want to share pictures with me, they just throw it in the general chitter. Aw, thanks for recognizing our cuteness. I feel seen.
Need to learn about Warhammer. That
What I know
is
about Warhammers is that their orcs are fantastic. I love the orcs. But also, it's a scary amount of lore. I don't want to.
Yeah, I do know a fair amount of Warhammer 40,000 lore.
The most lore I know about the fucking Warhammer lore is just the space orcs and their nonsensical way of working, and I love it. I'm absolutely here for it. But that's about all I'm going to know. I don't even know what they actually look like. I just know the name and know that they're weird.
Oh,
I think I fucked up that circle. Ah, such a waste. Thing is, though, Odd Attack, is the Sith took their time to figure out how the fuck to hide from the Jedi. Because how else would you get Palpatine and the Mun guy in positions of power without the Jedi noticing if they didn't have a way of hiding their darkness, their corruption from the Jedi? Although every characterization of Palpatine that I've read has him going, I hate having to hide like this, which is accurate. Friend request. Okie dokie, hang on. Just a moment.
on that time I'll look at.
Click,
Oh,
boom.
nice.
Click, boom. Beautiful. I mean, that's true there, Fang. The Jedi got way too comfortable in being confident that they eradicated the Sith. And that was their downfall, is they got too fucking cocky about it. Too confident that, oh yeah, there's no way in the world that any Sith could have tucked away and hidden from our, genocide of the dark side. Even though they should know that balance don't look like that. A lot of Sith culture is just wrong in general.
Mhm.
But that's okay.
Alright.
Can you not click on this thing?
They moves how it.
It was never explained in the movies. I think it was more so covered in the books that it was, a secret Sith technique
Yeah,
that Palpatine just never passed down to Anakin, because why would Anakin need to know this?
I've heard theories that
It's just
when Palpatine was becoming scarred from his own Sith lightning going back to him, that was actually his disguise weakening. So yeah, maybe after that happened, he wasn't able to hide his power much anymore.
I think you're misremembering Auditect. Because I'm pretty sure that it was there's no doubt that the warrior was a Darksider, but not a Sith. Because Mace was super doubtful that it was a Sith, but he was confident that it was a Darksider. And there's a difference between Sith and Darksider.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Night Sisters are Darksider, but not Sith. Share whatever you want to share, Auditect. I will look at whatever you send me. Palpatine was also riding on 1,000 years of planning. It's like, yeah, no, I remember her, Mace and the whole Jedi Council being super doubtful that it was a Sith. Confident that it was at least a Darksider, but really doubtful that they were Sith. Are you not able to click on the security terminal?
Nope.
Well,
Says I'm not eligible for this conversation. Wait, what? What mission is this part of?
this is the industrial collapse.
It says to me to meet the explosive experts.
Oh, maybe this is... Why would it be a character specific when it's a group?
Yeah, do you have that, objective, meet the explosive experts? That might be something
No,
I missed then.
Yeah, because that's when we... Yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's like Yoda was at least playing with the idea that maybe they missed a Sith.
It's more a soul stone emerald. Well, some parts are. Wait, what did I miss?
But it's like, it's also a... We have to go completely out because the explosive guys aren't there now. So Yoda, I remember Yoda was open to the idea that maybe these guys were actually Sith, but that might also be just might also have been Yoda's favoring Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And come all the way out of the phase. Then go back into the phase. Or maybe not. Yeah, because the explosive guys were the guys that were sitting by the door at the start. And they needed to... okay, I guess we'll do this twice. Maybe I need to rewatch the movies, because like I could have sworn that Mace was the most doubtful of the two. Maybe I've just been reading too much fan fiction with Mace being the skeptical little asshole. That's entirely possible too. Like fan fiction and can tend to get characterizations wrong. It's not like the actual books, where you can be like, yes, no, this is lore. Alright, so I guess I will come over and we will talk to the terminal.
Hey, now
First
I'm
you
seeing
break
it.
into my company, then you barge in here without an appointment. My droids will throw you out piece by piece. Then Darth Charnas will realize CEC can't be taken.
Killing you is gonna feel real good.
Afraid I'm going to deny you that pleasure. This is C9X, the perfect marriage of Zerka's lethality and CEC's inspired engineering. Even controls nearby droids with a custom signal emitter. Combat tests went through the roof. Costs a fortune, but that's the price of freedom.
You should have just bought a ticket off Corellia.
This marvel's an investment in CEC's future. Nothing's more important. Come on, C9X, show your stuff.
Why would you have the droid roar?
Because it's scary.
I would be more scared if it was an actual animal that roared. Rawr. Bat. Bats in two different senses of the words. Open back up, sir. We beat up your silly little droid.
Business is war, gentlemen, and we've almost got the scum beat.
Master Moss, we have company.
You? That means C9X. You destroyed him? Impossible.
I've had way tougher jobs.
What are you waiting for, droids? Attack!
Benson, C9X signal emitter. Maybe we should just surrender.
Corellian Engineering Corps stands for something. This is our chance to do the same. Go ahead, turn our droids on us. If you enslave CEC, it won't be with our help.
Thanks for the hip pets, only thing.
You're hurting
Sure.
droids. Open fire.
Oh, where's my model? Yeah, I was hovering over it. Whoops. Thanks for letting me know, Argent. You're not chatting now, are you? I know Blitz wasn't a fan of that, but there's shiny. Where? You can't trick me like that, little Jawa. We need to overload a cannon thing. Where am I supposed to be doing that? Ah, this thing over here. Okay, now we can go out. If you're saying that the game sounds quiet again, whatever you do, Argent, don't turn around and tell me that the game's too loud next. I'll be very upset if you trick me like that. Sure, I'll take a look at it at some point. I was quite literally very honest when I said send whatever you want to send. I will look at it. I will look at it. I will admire it. Ooh, ooh, pretty. You know, all the sounds of admirement. Alright. So we come out.
Okay, now
it's red for me.
That's green for me. Okay, so guess we're doing this again.
Yep, we get to do it twice.
Those droids will be on our tails soon. Keep them off while we rig this hull cracker. Those droids will be on our tails soon. Keep them off while we rig this hull cracker.
I just wait?
Should be a come over here or listen to him chat a little bit. And then come up here. Just kind of look at them. So that's pretty much all I did is I came up, listened to this guy chat a little bit, and then continued forward.
On our tails soon. Keep them off while we rig this hull cracker.
That's up to so the Morgan thing is rather lewd.
Those droids will be on our tails soon. Keep them off while we rig this hull cracker.
You just keep saying those droids be on our tail soon.
Keep them off while we rig this hull cracker.
Why is it broken for you?
So weird.
Yeah. I guess let's come out here and kill a few things and then try again.
That to be a difficult fight.
Also, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Lilith, but your link that shows up is also broken. The Linktree link is broken. Or at least it doesn't send us to anything useful.
It seems fine to me.
Yeah, I clicked on it. It's like, you don't have authorization to view this page.
That's weird.
Just a bit of OCD. Repeat the same line 20 million times. Ooh. Nice.
I'll look into it after the stream.
Yeah. But I figured you would appreciate being informed that, yeah, no, that doesn't seem to go anywhere for me. But I don't know if that's just a me issue or if it's you forgot to put it on public or something. Should be up. You meet them.
Keep them off while we rig this hull cracker. Those droids will be on our tails.
And then the droid waves had come in.
So weird.
Why is it broken for you? That's a oh dear lord.
Maybe if we tried going out and I reset it?
Yeah.
Okay, still says meet the explosive experts.
Yeah, so this is a...
Droids will be on our tails.
You run up.
Keep them off while we rig this.
Pause in front of this guy. Listen to him chat.
Oh, aha! Now it says defend
And
the
then-
explosive expert. Okay, this is better.
Yeah. This is a... Hey!
Is all I ask.
Y'all made me waste my explosions! We're gonna be the most beautiful explosions you've ever seen, and you made me waste them! I'm so upset about that. I'm glad you enjoy chatting Star Wars lore with me. This is a... I'm more than happy to... more than happy to discuss lore. I may not always get it correct, but I at least know enough that I can debate it
Thank you, Refrain.
intelligently. And explosion.
Boom.
Boom. Beautiful explosion. Pop. Oh. Fabulous. I try my best to make everything explode in the most beautiful way. Boom, 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 boom. You pull a Kenobi on them. That might not always be the best thing. Because if you're trying to pull Kenobis on them, you better expect the Kenobi luck. And this is a, I'm sorry, Kenobi's luck is not always the best. He is known for getting into situations. Even as an apprentice, he got into some situations. Again, my issue is normally my brain and kind of mixes fanon with canon and old canon sometimes. It gets to be a mess, which is normal for Star Wars. It's not like Lord of the Rings, where it's like, yes, there's solid canon, and there's not really a lot of fanon with it out there. Or if there is fanon, I've not encountered it, because I don't read a lot of Lord of the Rings fan fiction. So they just never seem to get it quite right. I get bored with the Lord of the Rings writing. Which is not surprising. Exactly! That's my problem, is I read enough of it that's like, am what I'm remembering fanon, or is it actual canon? Oh my god, my health is so low. Oh god. Oh. Ah! I don't want to die! I lived, bitch! But it's like, yeah, no, that's normally my problem, which is why it's like, yeah, no. Mace is always portrayed as the sarcastic asshole that doesn't quite believe when someone says something. Yeah.
That we do.
You get compounding fan fiction now. I am here for it, okay? I am absolutely here for it. Because I'm sorry, I happen to love some of the characterizations of Kenobi Kenobi specifically in some of the fan fiction stuff. Because he just gets more and more sass. No, it's the fandom is not very nice to Mace Windu at all. Yes, he's always portrayed as being super fucking great at what he does, but he's almost always an asshole about it. I'm not afraid to admit that, yes, no, Mace Windu is almost always portrayed as an asshole about it. But he's also always portrayed as a really close friend of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And his assholeness is generally balanced out very nicely with the sassiness of Kenobi. It happens.
First you break into my company, then you barge in here without an appointment. My droids will throw you out piece by piece. Then Darth Charnas will realize CEC cannot.
I've taken out a small army of CEC's finest. Why not a few more?
This is C9X, the perfect marriage of Zerka's lethality and CEC's inspired engineering. Even controls nearby droids with a custom signal.
Obi-Wan's one of my favorites. The only one that's higher up on my favorites list is the fucking Mandos.
I'll
Jango Fett.
Your little toy.
Din.
Come on.
Boba Fett's not really a Mandalorian, even though he has some traits of Mando. Boba Fett's weird because, like, he's technically Mandalorian, but he was only, like, half raised as the Mando.
Okay,
He's
so
cool,
now-
but he's just kind of a lie. Right?
Business is war, gentlemen, and we've almost got the scum beat.
Master Moss, we have company.
You? That means C9X.
Yes,
You just-
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Impossible.
I bet you'll come apart much easier
We
than
need-
that tank of yours.
You're not laying a finger on me.
I know, right? The Mandalorian culture is just not quite
Benton,
appreciated.
Got the C9X signal emitter. Maybe we should just surrender.
Corellian Engineering Corp stands for something. This is our chance to do the same. Go ahead. Turn our droids on us.
Yeah,
If you would
yeah,
play
that's
CEC,
kind of the thing.
it
Is
won't be
they
with our help.
he was born Mandalorian, but the way that Jango raised him just wasn't quite
You heard
true to the Mandalorian way.
Fire.
And then, of course, he was basically abandoned when he was 10. So, you know, he's just not nearly as good as he could have been. He's not quite an actual Mando, despite dressing like a Mando and parading around as if he was a Mando. But no, he's just
Iron cannons are offline.
he's just a fucking bounty hunter
It's gonna run again. We must
in Mando clothes. He's playing dress up in daddy's armor, pretty much. Even as
Okay.
a 40-something-year-old man, he's playing dress up in daddy's armor. Because I'm sorry, he's never gonna be as good as Jango. And Jango's never gonna be as good as his daddy was. And I'm blanking on what Jango's dad was. Jaster. That's who adopted Jango. It's Jaster. Which, of course, he got fucked up by Jedi I fucking up their shit, too. Ugh.
Mango Fett.
Oh, God, logo. I don't know if we ever actually learned Django's biological parents' names. I know he was adopted by Jaster. Because Jaster was the leader of the true Mandalorians. Which is the remnants of... But it's like, yeah, no, Django at the end of Django's life was also not a very good example of a Mandalorian. He lost his way, and he never actually lived long enough to recover his way either. Because he wound up dying going after revenge. Yes, you are correct, Argent. Arla Fett was Django's older sister, and she wound up being brainwashed for Death Watch, which happened to be the same spot that Bo-Katan, Satine Kryze's sister, wound up going into in an effort to learn how to fight. You know, because Satine and her daddy went, oh no, we don't like violence. We're just gonna get rid of everything, weapons and armor. Basically commit cultural genocides on our own people, because clearly our history of, you know, war and being able to defend ourselves is the problem. We see Papa Fett in open seasons, but we never learned their name, though, either. Like, I don't think we ever learned... Yeah, that does tend to be how it is.
The map's telling me to go this way. Oh.
I have something in here. My personal story has us going up in here.
Hey.
But it is also a lot of Satine's issue was that she was raised in the core, and with all of the... Not exactly all of the Jedi propaganda, because she missed the whole a Jedi's weapon is their life concept. And she only internalized the, oh, hey, we don't like fighting. Fighting should be not even in your playbook when you want peace. Oh god, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I am dead.
Oh!
Whoops.
Let me clear these guys and... I got you. Think. Yep.
Except the revive. Yeah, it's like a lot of my Star Wars knowledge wound up getting dumped into the Mandalorian culture and some of the history with Mandalorians, because that's honestly the part of Star Wars that got me interested and hooked me. Because Satine was not the one that named the blaster. Leia would have named the blaster. Going, Satine is one of my heroes, and she would have hated that I need even need to lift this weapon to bring about peace. Because that was kind of Satine's whole thing, is she hated weapons. She hated weapons, she hated armor, she just straight up banned armor from her world and kicked off all of the Mandalorians that wanted to stick true to the Mandalorian roots. It's like any Mandalorian that wanted to keep their armor for any reason got banished to one of the moons within the Mandalorian system and told, you are not allowed back on our home planet. This is no longer your home planet. You are on the moon. And as of right now, I don't quite remember which moon it was. I know it started with the sea, but there's a lot of seed moons in this game and in this world. Because fucking Coruscant starts with the sea. And that's not just a city, that's a whole ass planet. Which is technically the origin point of the original Mandalorian people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's where the Tongs originally were from, was Coruscant. And they kind of migrated away in some of their early marauding ways. It's like, yeah, no. It's like Leia heard the story of Satine and how she was a pacifist that wanted peace and wanted to... yeah, no. Not a fan of Satine. Not a fan of any of Satine's choices. Like, at all. And they overused the, she doesn't know how to judge characters. And she can't ever trust when, there's someone else that she trusts in the background being like, hey, this guy is sketchy as fuck because, he's one of my closest advisors. He would never betray me like that. You have to be misunderstanding the situation. That would never happen. Because you just can't seem to trust when Obi-Wan was going, hey, this guy is sketchy. I need to go to the Corporate Council Tower.
Okay.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I don't actually remember. I don't actually remember when she had Oh wait, no, I remember. That was when she was in total control and trying to be like, yeah, no, these guys are reformed. They gave up their weapons and their armor. There's no way. I'm going faster than you, aren't I? Oops.
I didn't realize the trip was that short. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't remember, was it Paz or Pars that...
Wait, what's that?
Satine had?
Where are you?
Corporate Council Tower?
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Oh, I went to the wrong one.
Safe and pleasant stay.
Oh, that would do it. But yeah, no. All of Satine's choices are questionable at best. Because there's also the additional thing of Satine went so far as to have Obi-Wan's child and then lied to his face about it, being like, oh no, this is Bo-Katan's child, not mine. Bo-Katan had a child before she ran away, and she abandoned her child with me, and I was just so kind as to adopt him. Ugh.
I think that's just a theory, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure Corky was confirmed to be Obi-Wan's. Oh, hi. That's a Twi'lek. Like, I'm fairly confident that that was a confirmed thing within the Clone Wars. That they confirmed that Corky was...
Yeah, it sounds like something
could've
mixing up.
sworn.
Enough I've seen people theorizing it, but I'm pretty sure it was never actually officially confirmed.
Entirely possible. I might have to look it up and see if that was actually confirmed, whether in Clone Wars or in later series.
I'm pretty sure it definitely...
Because I could have sworn that...
Pretty sure it definitely wasn't explicitly stated in the Clone Wars series.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Still doesn't change the fact that I don't fucking like Satine. She's one of those characters that thought that since she was born into privilege that gave her the right to determine everything that happened with her planet. Because her daddy was the boss, and that was all that mattered. Even though it's not. Yeah.
Expected that to be a difficult fight.
Deal. But hey, I will at least say that I'm honest when it's like, yes, I mix up my fanon with my canon. It happens. On the bright side, I only do that with fucking Star Wars. That's also it. There's so much lore in Star Wars. Like, some of it is canon in books. Some of it is canon in movies or series. And you don't know what was actually fanon at one point that just became canon. Alright. I need the elevator, security, override. It has a point. Ah, here it is. I click this thing. Now we can use the elevator. Where is the elevator? Oh. A Somando! How convenient! We have all the spectrums. And in theory, that's a team up that has occurred before. think about it, all of the clones were actually more Mandalorian than fucking Boba Fett and Jango wound up being. Well, that's an interesting way of sitting. I don't know how you're keeping your posture that straight, ma'am, but okay.
Reminds me of this bad drawing of Mary Jane from Spider-Man that prompted the meme, "Can you actually sit like this?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's also a, if you think about it, Ahsoka Tano was originally a fan character. She was originally fanon that just happened to be put into an official series.
Wait.
Sir, they're dangerous.
They're also not Imperial soldiers. This is clearly a question of money, not loyalty.
Everything's a question of money.
You're an entrepreneur, not a thug. I could tell the minute I laid eyes on you. The private sector always needs good talent, and we'll pay you what you're worth. Why collect one paltry bounty when I can pay you a fortune in regular wages?
Give me a reason to believe your offer is legit.
No credit transfers will be authorized given the circumstances. But
we will agree to disagree on that, Auditech. But it also might just be my love of the species.
That's just an advance. The real money comes when the Imperials
As,
are
clearly
with the
noted
line.
here.
That's a big win. I'll have to decline.
You can't appreciate the opportunity you're throwing away. Show her the door.
That was an invitation for you to increase the amount you were spending, man. That's not the... I don't like what you say. It's like, no, that was an invitation for you to increase your price. I fucking hate Shakti, though. Also, this brings up the next question. Is like, do you hate Ahsoka early years, or do you hate Ahsoka later years? Because those are two very different characters.
Yeah, it took a while for people to warm up to Ahsoka, actually.
She was intentionally designed like that. It's like it was made that way intentionally. It's like the creators of Ahsoka even went so far as I knew that she was going to get hanged anyway, so I intentionally made her as hateable as possible so I could turn her around and make her grow. Which is why it's like, which character parts do you not like, or is it just you just don't like Ahsoka in general? Because like she changes a lot, even in just the Ahsoka series that I still need to finish though too.
We can work this out. The Empire can have Corellia. I'll slip off world and retire somewhere in the colonies.
Make me drag you out of there, and they'll have to shoot your next press conference from the neck up.
Don't hurt me. I'm unarmed. I can't stop you. I'll go quietly.
I carbonated that boy. Eh. Fair. Because, like, later Ahsoka, they definitely leaned into she's very much light side of the Force daughter. Don't question why her boy toy is standing on the table. Let him be the stripper if he wants to be the stripper.
Hell yeah.
You just need to get him a pole.
He could borrow my lightsaber, but I'm not sure how safe that'll be.
I think that might have him losing a few fingers. I mean, what? But maybe that'll be okay. Didn't your boy toy betray you at one point?
Yeah, he did, but I forgave him, and like I said, it may be a toxic relationship, but it's our toxic relationship.
Yes. I think most of my problem with Shaak Ti is I hate the way that she looks more than anything. Because Shaak Ti has like 3 different official deaths in the series. They can never decide how she actually dies. They just know that he dies at some point. Because, like, in each different form of media for Star Wars, they show Shaak Ti dying in a different method. In a different way, and we just accept it.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
She dies at some point, and that's all we know.
So, where are we going to?
I'm being sent back to the start.
Then Corporation Islands, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Her Montreal's Leku, they're too busy for me. I can't. Her Leku Montreal's combined with her facial pattern are too busy for me to actually be able to focus on her as a character, which is why I don't like her. Because I get so focused on trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with her patterning that I can't focus on what she's saying. I can't focus on her as person when I'm sitting there staring at her Leku and her face being like, what is her pattern trying to tell me? What is going on with this pattern? Ahsoka is calmer. Not by much, but calmer. Of course, I still hate the fact that every version of a Togruta has mismatched color between the Leku Montrals and their actual facial tone, and I hate it. Like, why are we not allowed to match? Let's match colors. It's possible. It's possible. The game proves it. It's possible to match. Why do we never match? And they like having blue Leku Montrals and reddish orange face. It's like, why? If we're not going to match, why are we going with complete opposites? The clashing color tones for the actual fucking... Why? And I hate that most of my issues with these characters is how they look more than how they act, because I can't focus on how they're acting with how they look. I hate that that's my problem. I'm sorry. part of the Mortis arc was Anakin being a bitch and going, no, you're not allowed to die, and bringing her back himself.
You've obtained Chairman Fane. Good. We proceed on schedule. General, see to the bounty hunter's reward.
Yes, my lord.
Our next objective is to bring Corellia's beasts to heel. You will be the one to break them.
You want an animal handler? Find a circus.
Silence.
Oh, hey, rude! Rude.
The Corellians cohabit.
I'm not paid to deal with your shit.
Numerous and organized are the Solonians. The Republic needs to see the Solonians.
I can agree with that,
on the
Auditex.
Empire. A representative must be acquired.
You want me to grab your token Solonian. I get it.
No, not just any mongrel. I require a rebel. A ringleader. One particularly tenacious animal leads packs of raiders to undermine our front lines. It will make as good an example as any. General Trow will brief you on the battle plan. When you have the creature, bring it to me in Axial Park.
You'll have your Solonian soon.
Trying to locate the...
I hope I get hazard pay for that choking.
Almost futile. Instead, you'll target an invaluable Solonian resource and force these raiders to defend it.
Like, paid help. I am not paid to.
Assuming there'll be anything left to defend.
Your objective isn't destruction. It's ransom. Solonians rely on a small breeding caste to reproduce. With their future at stake, the Solonians will have no choice but to act. Raid the Solonian warrens under Labor Valley, take your hostages, and hold them at these coordinates.
Not into.
Once you begin pulling the mothers from their dens, even the civilians will attack you with unmitigated ferocity.
Right?
These shock collars will keep the alien filth in line while you lead them to the ambush coordinates. When your objective is complete, report directly to Darth Tormen in Axial Park. Just follow the sound of destruction.
Yeah, see, Auditech, that's the thing though, is the green made more sense for her because if I remember correctly, if I'm remembering correctly and not mixing up my canon with my fanon again, the green was supposed to be prefers to work with the Force rather than lightsaber combat, and that's kind of where Ahsoka was going towards and what she wound up working towards anyway. She works more in tune with the Force itself rather than doing the lightsaber combat. Yeah, no, I get frustrated with that because it's not only they say it to the Togruta, they also say it to Lilith's cat person too. And that's just like normal Sith stuff, which is why I can't get behind all the Sith, because they're very human-centric. If you're not human, you're not an actual person. But it's like the green lightsaber made sense for Ahsoka. The white lightsabers make sense for Ahsoka. The fucking blue that Anakin forced on her did not make sense for her. But that was, again, Anakin fucked with her lightsabers when she didn't have access to them. And decided that, oh hey, I made them blue. Now you'll remember me every time you turn on your lightsabers. How about that? And it's just, ugh. Yes, he was a good character. I hate him so much. He whines way too often. But he was the main baddie. Mostly just preference. Yeah. I more so like the idea that the lightsaber colors have actual meaning and is mostly Force ordained more than personal preference. Mostly because if you go and collect the lightsabers from this cave that, you know, the Force gives you this vision of something, and, you know, it's supposed to be a very Force-oriented thing. And it's supposed to be very personal, which means that having the colors be personal preference doesn't work
new leadership is more
if it's supposed to be a connection to the Force.
Master wishes to express his gratitude.
I don't remember. I just know that there's supposed to be a meaning. Because natural red does happen.
Architect of Corellia's invasion.
I just don't.
Power attracts power.
There had been meaning for all of the colors.
Here, at the moment of the Empire's greatest.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to chat while we're doing cutscene.
Crude, scheming animals, begging to be conquered. We can help them by winning this battle. But I require your help.
Anything for a fellow Sith.
Charity is for the weak and the lazy. The Empire is neither. You'll be well rewarded. Follow me and you'll swim in the spoils of war. But first, we destroy the rebellion. We must decorate Corellia with their dead. Take a rocket tram to the ruins of Labor Valley. Help Major Tradic burn the rebels out of hiding. Then we will speak again.
Well, none of them are better than what we have, so just pick any.
Yeah, but how much of that is difference in artists rather than actual difference in lore?
The only reason Mace Windu was originally portrayed with a blue lightsaber was because that was made before Attack of the Clones when he first ignited his lightsaber, which purple because that's what Samuel L. Jackson wanted, just to stand out more.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. It's like the whole reason and why Mace Windu wind up being purple is because Samuel Jackson went, I want purple. And then purple wound up being attributed with an actual proper balance, which is why Atari wound up getting a purple saber as one of his sabers, because he wound up with a purple saber and a red saber, and he dual wields, and that's how he's portrayed most often, is with the purple one and a red one. And the purple's supposed to be balanced in the Force, which makes sense for Mace, because that he did the whole Vapad combat style, which is supposed to be balancing and using the darkness against his opponent.
Let's sell some stuff first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still good. But it's like, I'm also not the only one that's going, the lightsaber crystals have a meaning. And of course, once you start getting multi-crystal blades, then your color starts doing fucking weird things. And you wind up with a blade that's no longer a solid color. Or shifts hue in weird ways.
Thank you for your patronage.
But Mace was the one that made Vapod, so he's the one that was truly balanced. He's the one that just taught them. Because Deppa was his Padawan at one point. So she was kind of expected to learn what she could from Mace. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's not consistent. It's like, yes, I can say fairly confidently that the colors have meaning. What those meanings are is where we start running into issues, because it's not consistent across all of the Star Wars media. Nor is it consistent across all of Fanon either, so it's like, we don't know for sure. We just know that, yes, they have meaning. The only ones that we're confident on is the blue and the green. Because blue is kind of values lightsaber combat more than anything. And green would rather work with the Force.
Yeah, I think even that's not entirely certain. I think the only real certain ones are red. Well, it apparently usually means a kyber crystal that's been corrupted to the dark side, and white comes from crystals that have been uncorrupted.
White is generally the crystals that have been healed, yes. Yellow is more of or the Sentinels, the Defenders, the ones that protect the weak. That's why almost all of the Temple Guard had yellow lightsabers. Well, rather, they had lightsaber pikes more than anything, but still, almost all of those crystals were yellow. Almost. I'm just telling you what I know as lore for the blue and the green. Because that's about those are the only ones I remember for sure as to what those values were meant to be. I know that the lore of the purple one is a Fanon. Because, you know, having the one color be, oh, that's just the color that Samuel Jackson wanted, isn't exactly a great in-universe explanation for it. Is like, oh yeah, no, Mace just wanted to be purple. Hello.
Please select an available.
Lightsabers are not supposed to be.
Okay, so
a person's
now
choice. They're supposed to be.
So now we're heading to the occupied corporate tower.
Yeah, we can go there. I think that's your personal
Have a safe
quest, because that one doesn't show up for me. But it's like, personally, I don't notice much of a difference between the green and the blue and the green, because almost every time we're shown the Force users using the blade, they're almost always very competent in what they're doing. And if they're not, all we do is we see them die, and it's like, well, that's not great. It's just like there's supposed to be different forms of Jedi combat that we almost never actually see any of the actual basics of, because why would we show the actual martial art form of it when we can just show pretty magic blades? It's like, yeah, no, there's supposed to be an actual martial art behind it. That's why they have 7 different forms. I think technically 8 if you count Vapad now. I don't remember for sure if Vapad is included in the 7 or not.
That's not like me and I had to go up.
Are we missing something?
There are 2 things on the side first.
Okay. It's like, yes, no, there's a lot of different information that's not covered in the movies. Or in the series. Are they actually official lore? And who knows? Because there's a lot of fan fiction that was also published as official books that might not have actually been official lore. It was just fan fiction that was written well enough to get published. And since they were Star Wars universe, they got Star Wars label. But trying to knock me out, man!
Okay, aha! Need to go to that tower.
Been frozen!
Hey, that's 1 generator down. Now to go to the other side. Okay.
Also, the Trogruta these Twi'leks are wearing all of this Mando armor. Mandalorian style armor, but they're probably all Durasteel rather than the proper metal. Can't remember how to say the proper metal's name. Remember, it starts with the B. I'm not remembering the rest of the word. Of all the times to have a brain fart.
Bespin? Something like that?
Beskar.
Beskar.
Like I was going. I remember it's a B. That's something. Beskar. No, Cordis is a different one, I think.
Okay, now I can go inside
Like
there.
you use Cordis if you're planning on going up against a lightsaber wielder. Or someone with the lightsaber, because that will short out the lightsaber's power source. Not for very long, but just enough for that you could get an advantage on them. So it's like, that's one of the reasons why it's a fucking expensive metal. I say that as if Beskar is not fucking expensive in and of itself. Like, there's a reason why most Mandalorians don't have a lot of Beskar in their armor. Even though it's the proper historical metal for using in their armor. But it's like, it's always a good idea to have a couple of pieces as fucking a Beskar or a Cortosis mix. Unless you want to be like fucking Palpatine and just be like, oh, I'm going to put Cortus in my lightsaber because it's pretty. Because Palpatine is a prideful asshole.
Sith, are you lost? You're in a Republic-aligned corporate headquarters.
Your accent is poking through, fool.
Doubt it.
Well, never mind that. The consortium of corporations has cameras in every corporate lobby, so we are being observed.
I know it's fanon, but
Empire's enemies as we speak.
Ayla Secura is very much motivated by love.
We're gonna have to kill you.
She just wants to get it on with lie, and that's all it is. And I know that's completely fanon.
To die. I know this is Darth Vowron's headquarters. I'm a friend. I come in peace. What if I surrender and you can make a show of taking me into custody?
Good plan. Follow my lead, my lord.
Oh, dear lord.
All right, men. Make this look good. You're outnumbered, Sith. Put your hands up and don't make another move. Glad you came to your senses. Now you're going to our chief of security in the next room. Thanks for helping me avoid a messy situation, my lord. Lord Harris is in charge. He's just down there.
Fisto's not a bad one.
Right.
I think Kit is a little bit old for her.
What? The alarms didn't sound.
Isn't Kit in the same age group as Mace?
Whoever's in charge of protecting this place should be shot.
I'm pretty sure Kit's in the same age group as Mace, and they're like
here after dealing with you.
And they're slightly older than fucking
most deadly apprentice
Obi-Wan and Quinn.
Found us. My master has been on to you from the beginning.
Save us all a lot of trouble and get Vowron here now.
Oh, don't worry. He'll come to survey your...
Because it's like, yeah, no.
Vowron can smell Barris's ploys 1,000 light.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Kit and Mace were in the same age group, if not the same
to get you close
the same clan.
Strike. So drop the act.
Quinn and Quinlan. I'm sorry, Quinlan.
Why waste
and
time
Obi-Wan were also in the same clan, and they were slightly younger than a step below. Step below. Mace and so if I remember correctly, they were different clan groups, relatively close in age, but not quite.
Oh, wait, this thing here.
Because I know that Quinlan rescued Ayla when she was 4 or 5. Really young. And Quinlan kind of knew the entire time from the time that he picked her up, going, "Hey,
where is Darth Vowron?
This is my
never find out.
this is my Padawan."
You defeated Lord Harish, but you can't overcome the three of us at once.
Oh yeah?
Stop! Lord Ket, stand down.
My lord, retreat into the shadows. We stop this assassin.
There could be 10 of you, and you would fail. Leave us.
Did they meet?
To your master, Ket.
I could have sworn that they were in the same.
For sparing them. They will
Maybe
not be a
different
problem for
versions
you
of
or your master.
different versions of canon.
I
Then
applaud you. Convey my congratulations to your master for his superior gameplay. The kill is yours. I ask only
because a lot of the fanon often put Quinlan and Obi-Wan in the same clan
By
and
the Emperor's hands to
have
ensure
Quinlan and
Barriss is not my master.
Quinlan and Obi-Wan
My mission is to
roomed together for several years because Quinlan could deal with Obi-Wan's
This is true. The
visions.
Is renewed.
Oh.
Darth Vowron, Barriss says you gotta die.
Barriss strikes.
Barriss. Huh? Oh, we've got a bounty hunter friend.
Take this.
Yeah, which is why it's like there must be either fanon or one of the alternate timelines from like.
That assassin had me dead to rights. You did not hesitate to defend me, my friend.
Book versions.
What's more, I believe with my help, you can defeat Darth Barriss.
Because, like, it's consistent enough in fanon that I know that it had to come from an official source at some point.
It's true that I'm here to lead our important war effort, but there are other reasons I chose Corellia. Significant pillars of Barriss's power base are here.
So it's like, yeah, no, I know they had to have come from an official source at some point because it's too consistent in the fan fiction and fanon for that to just be out of nowhere.
You must relocate to my ship where my crew can protect you.
Far be it from me to defy you. My protection here has taken a recent hit. But before I go, let me guide you. Most of the Dark Council knows Barriss is not the Emperor's true voice, but Barriss's two top agents force them to support his bid. One agent safeguards secrets that he uses as leverage. The other leads Jedi Masters in campaigns against Sith who defy him. Now, if they were to disappear...
Tell me where to find them.
I am still searching for Barriss's false Jedi, but expect results soon. I have the other agent in my sights. Colonel Senks of the Corellian Resistance is Barriss's plant. His stronghold is a labyrinth of secret passages. Unless you scramble his security codes before laying siege, he'll be able to flee through a dozen different escape tunnels.
Barriss's other agent.
My operative is uncovering the identity and location of his Jedi.
Lots of advertising there, Auditech.
Soon.
I can appreciate it, but...
Senks. These pulse disruptors will kill all electronic code emissions, effectively locking Senks's secret passages.
That is a very unfamiliar name.
Fantastic resource. It will be a shame to lose an agent of his caliber.
There is no mercy for the servants of Barriss.
Perhaps you will find another solution when you're there. My remaining apprentices and I will report to your ship now. I expect to have information on Barriss's second agent soon. May we both be swift.
You have a random Sith in your ship now!
The Dart and his entourage are settling in here. Has a word for you.
My friend, I am in the hands of your crew now. They are an interesting assortment.
My people are capable. Don't worry.
I hope their talents are not required. If Sith doesn't hand over the files he safeguards once you've neutralized him, I advise destroying his database to eliminate it all. Once done, contact me. But leave the compound first. It's Barris's facility and sure to be bugged. Until then.
Right,
Oh, the bounty hunter guy is still standing there.
Weird. Now we head out.
To the floor. Ew. Excuse me. Pardon me. I have a cat making biscuits on my butt. Haha.
Back.
I didn't mean to. I picked a fight with the Republic Commando.
Nope, I will take care of him. Oh, and this one.
My cat is making biscuits on my butt. Have you never heard of a cat making biscuits? He turned around, made some biscuits on my butt, and then laid back down. Apparently, he thought I needed a little bit of attention.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
So back to the Virgin Islands.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
You know when a cat needs? They kind of sit there with their paws, and they're go back and forth on their paws, and just kind of doing a little bit of a claw motion. And they just kind of alternate their weight on between their two front paws.
Oh yeah, it looks like you have a thing in this area.
Nope.
Really?
Nope. Mine's going to mine's on a taxi.
Hey.
Why do you want to hear about my butt, Arnie? I mean, I know my butt is probably attractive to some, but it's just my butt. What do you expect me to say about it? Like the cat came up, put its paws on the side of my butt, and just made biscuits. Sat there and kneaded at the side of my butt, which is why I'd say he's making biscuits on my butt. Most of the time, I don't notice until until I get a claw stuck in my ass. Which is why I mention it, is because it's normally I get a claw in my butt, and it's like, ah. Indeed.
Wait, what the?
Indeed it did.
I'm very confused by the map now.
I was following you because I thought we were going to yours.
When I open up the map with the M key, it takes me to a taxi, but I'm not sure where it is, and on the mini map on my screen, it seems to be pointing to two specific directions, but I'm not sure where those are. Wait, where's the taxi?
Yeah.
I guess we find the taxi, but how?
Haha.
Wait, did you find it?
Yep, I did.
Oh, okay.
Over here.
Hold up, first let me just check my mail, credits.
Alright. And up we go. And up.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Okay, so now let's take me to the wall cab trap.
Have a safe
That
and pleasant stay.
Oh!
Whoop.
I've been on one of these in the game before.
Oh. Oh boy. Almost feels like this should be a pod race track. Honestly, there probably is a pod racing track based off of this. Probably in like the Pod Racer game. Or maybe this was based off of one of those tracks.
Yeah. Which came first? Question.
Probably the Pod Racer, because that was released on the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Hey, Major Traffic isn't too far.
Wait. Ew. Oh.
Find something?
It's a... These guys were talking as we were passing by, and it's like, wait.
Oh.
Wait, there's someone threatening to claw out someone's eyes? Like, yes, no. This is apparently one of the Solonians that we need to capture at some point.
Uh-huh.
They're a bit more cat-like than I thought.
Yeah, even more cat-like than my character, it seems.
Yeah. I was picturing, like, a lizard people, but no, that's cat. Hello, Major Trek.
Darth Decimus said you'd be coming. Welcome to the Blitz. What we've got here is a cleanup operation. Factories were moving massive amounts of supplies to rebels across Corellia. Bomber brigades came in. We rained fire on their heads, ripped the factories apart. We just need to beat down the rebels hiding out inside.
Such decisiveness is exactly why the Empire will win Corellia.
I'm honored to serve. Unfortunately, I've had to deal with some unsavory company in the process. We're getting intel from an inside source. Unfortunately, his dalliances with the local women make him perpetually late.
Oh dear.
Hello. Mr. Tradick. We all have our vices.
Who are
We
you?
haven't met. I'm Darbin Sul, Corellia's top counselor, friend to the Empire. I hope the Major hasn't dirtied my reputation.
I don't need someone to tell me you're a selfish, corrupt dog.
I'm used to veiled insults. I suppose I appreciate the candor, but don't be so quick to judge. I have friends, acquaintances in the Resistance. I pretend I'm sympathetic to their fight, and they tell me things like who's supplying them. Certain factories were churning out military-grade munitions, battle droids, you name it. All donated right to the Resistance across the core worlds.
That's why we bombed those factories into an inferno.
Not quite the subtle approach I hoped for. The bombardment trapped the rebels in the burning wreckage. Now they're angry, desperate, and sitting on the largest weapons stockpile in the core. If the rebels get those weapons functional, we may as well abandon Corellia.
I'll crush the rebels' horde.
Those Corellians fight dirty. Whatever munitions they've got have downed every squad sent their way.
You'll do better. Just wipe out their weaponry. If I know my people, they'll bow to the Empire once their hope is crushed.
Oh boy. Darbin Skull. Alright. We have a couple different ways we can go. Yeah. Go up this way and take a right.
Yep, that... Good.
River Valley. I feel like I shouldn't be yawning already, but at the same time, it makes total sense. Because instead of sleeping earlier, I decided I was going to stream, and I haven't had an opportunity to take a nap since. Oh. I cut it too close.
I'm coming.
I'm being shot out by some poor Republic guy.
Oh, down this side. Oh. Might as well take care of this guy. Along here. Down this way.
Oh.
Oh, hey!
Hi, guys.
This.
Damage security droid. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, pretty red crystal. See? Natural red crystal. It exists. Oh god. Haha. Here I go.
This.
Let's see, hang on.
Are these two? Well, I believe we're up to chapter 3.
Yeah, I was hoping that there would be a spot in the legacy that I could just look at, but there's not.
How many chapters are there? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was looking through. Ah, here it is. There's 3 chapters. We are not done with chapter... Nope, we are done with chapter 2. We're working on chapter 3.
Okay, so
I had a moment.
each of the last chapter. Huh.
Yeah. Like, I knew there was a spot that had the chapters labeled out. Oh yeah, no, the main story is super short.
But
they have so much.
Each of the classes,
so much other stuff you can do.
Yeah, and each of the classes has its own main story.
Yeah.
I need to do a thing here.
But there's also you figure there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can do. But one of the main differences that I noticed between Lord of the Rings and Star Wars is Star Wars has an account-wide deed log, pretty much. Lotro is character specific. which is a point in... Oh, now there's a red.
Hi, Red Bean!
Hi, Red. It's a little worried you were gonna miss. I mean, you've missed most of the stream. But you didn't miss it all. Yes, you were napping. I should have napped it at some point today, and I have not. Yeah, yep. Exactly what I'm going. I should have napped at some point today, and I have not. And at this point, I'm not sure I will have time to nap. And be able to be awake and awake for work properly. Hi guys. So are you awake when you wanted to be awake, or have you woken up stupidly early? Well, that's not nearly as early as I'd woke up yesterday.
Well, that guy's supposed to be dead, seems. Yet it was standing. Hi. Oh wait, I have another thing here.
Ooh. That's his sink.
And another here.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I know that code is right. Why aren't my escape passages opening?
The answer just broke into your command center.
Strong enough to demolish my forces and smart enough to take out my tech. When the alarm sounded, I knew there was trouble coming. Strike! I'm a secret Imperial agent working directly for Darth Barris.
Oh.
That's worse than being Republic.
So, you're one of the rogue Sith I helped Darth Barris keep in line? You might oppose him, but surely you wouldn't jeopardize the war?
You would think.
In the fight for Corellia, I steer Republic-aligned resistance forces into battles they can't win. Shut me down, and we lose this war.
I think we're gonna have to accept that.
Spies who must perish.
No!
Whoa!
Oh. Hello, message.
Well.
No trouble so far, my lord. Valron's safe.
Lieutenant Pierce is a rare Imperial. I wish I could harness his ferocity. Barris's false Jedi is still at large. He leads Jedi against Sith who defy Darth Barris's will. My operative, Shadow, is searching for him.
Unfortunately, Shadow is pinned
He
down
just
by
got a
enemy
stroke on Stoma
He has our
stream.
information, but had to go radio silent to avoid
dear.
capture.
I'll get the information directly.
Shadow was cut off. On
That
the other
that
side
could be
of
taken
beyond Coronet Zoo.
several different ways,
Frontline
local.
battlefield where the
I'm not sure I appreciate that,
We
but I
have a
also
safe
do.
house in that sector. Shadow will be waiting there.
My cat.
Is there more I should know?
Well, there is something else you could do for me. The bombings that blocked Shadow are hampering our ground forces in Axial Park. If you could destroy the enemy artillery banks along the way, it would be most helpful. Either way, Shadow will tell you all you need to confront Barris's Jedi spy.
Yes, hello, Sandy Cat.
We'll talk again when the deed is done.
Can we hop?
So that then.
We can't. Excuse me, guys.
I
just jumped down into the middle of a collection of people. That's fine. Yeah. He had a medical issue. Technically, that medical issue was called Lilith, but you know,
or suffocation, rather.
We didn't see that part. All we saw was he all of a sudden fell over dead. Because there was one of those ones where you didn't load in. We saw your weapon, and that was the only thing we saw of you. You know how those ones go. Peel. Her boy toy always loads in, though.
He's important.
Never have an issue with her boy toy loading in. It's only she that does not load in. Because sometimes we can't bring our brains to comprehend that she exists. The power of the Sith Lord is too great for our minds to handle sometimes. And that's about all that that's gonna be, is a... My brain just mentally turns off. Says, I can't deal with thinking about her existing. It's too scary. Okay. We're out here.
Okay, this. Whoop, hey.
Need to heal. Pew. Run. Run. Droids!
Like,
the droids! These are not the droids we were looking for. Wait, we weren't looking for droids at all.
Yeah.
Oh no, what were we looking for?
The way back. If we weren't looking for droids though, technically that does make them not the droids we were looking for.
Like, accurate. Just not in the way you think. Those poor boys just sound so sad. Those were the sounding screams I think I've ever heard the droids make. Oh my lord. Yes.
Well, yes, that's where the term
Wars.
comes. Yeah, that's where the term actually comes from.
Because that's an insult that the clones threw towards the droids armies that they were facing off against. Quite frequently, actually. There's always a take out these clankers that, or those clankers that. You know, always with the clankers. Now, I get that it was just because of the sound that the droids made as they walked in general, but jeez. But yeah, no, that was the frequent thing. It's like that was one of the first terms that you really learn when you're watching the Clone Wars.
Yeah, many people are interested to find out that the term clanker originated from Star Wars.
Wait, there was potentially something else that clanker could have come from?
Well, it's being thrown online these days as an insult to generative AI. A lot of people are using it without realizing it's a reference to Star Wars.
I mean, if you think about it, fucking the AI stuff is basically the beginning stages of the droids. The clankers are starting to come about, man. We're just in the very starting stages of it. Eventually, we'll be able to do the whole Star Wars universe anyway.
Show. See what a little elbow grease can do, Major?
Can it, Darbin? Darth Decimus will want to hear this.
Major Tradic, Darbin Sull, and my good friends. What of the rebel supplies?
Destroyed, my lord. The resistance in Labor Valley is defeated.
That's not entirely accurate. Their weapons are in flames, but the rebellion here is still kicking.
I'm aware of their persistence, Counselor. Intelligence monitored the rebels' retreat. They slithered into the tunnels beneath Coronet City, like the worms they are.
How much you want to bet that this guy is actually a double spy?
There's a network of underground pipelines. Rumor says they stretch kilometers beneath Coronet City.
He feels like the kind of
Salonian
slimy worm that would
Yeah.
be like spying for both sides.
Resistance.
Yeah, I'm expecting him to betray me.
Patience, Major.
Yeah.
Salonians are fierce warriors. And those tunnels are their nest. Your men wouldn't survive 5 minutes.
You don't know the half of it. I've seen holos of a gang that attacked the tunnels, clawed to pieces.
Thanks for the morale boost, Darbin. Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Just keeping you informed. Of course, if I was in charge of Corellia, those tunnels would have been cleared out long ago.
The rebels are down there collaborating with the
Oh,
Salonians.
well,
They're
I
following
wonder
orders of Myrtle,
what you could have possibly
vicious
done to
warrior,
fix that,
the Salonian
counselor.
mother. Her tunnels are the rebels' lifeline, moving troops and supplies beneath Coronet City. Take Myrtle's lair, and we'll fracture the rebellion.
The Salonian tunnels will soon belong to the Empire.
Storm the Salonian Warren and deal with them. Once you're in, Imperial forces will cut off their escape. As for you, Dobbin, I require your unique perspective elsewhere. Take the first rocket tram to Axial Park. Wait my orders.
Right away, my lord. Corellia's Prime Minister-to-be is happy to serve.
He's just in it for the power.
Crush the Salonians.
Yeah, too many lying-ass boys.
Closer.
It's the downside of being on the Sith side is everyone's fucking lying.
Alright, well,
everyone.
That's a good point to end today's stream on.
Agreed. We got the full day. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here as well, instead of continuing on. We have only a couple hours until until work. So.
Let me see who else is streaming that I could raid. There's Unicorn Turtle playing No Sleep for Anime Date.
Yeah. Up to you. I don't think there's anyone. Yeah, there's not really anyone that I would. Not really anyone live that I would raid into right now.
Well, I've started a raid on my channel. Anyway, thanks again for playing with me, Soma.
Yep, I look forward to next week. Doing more revels next week, yeah?
And thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you all later. Bye!
We'll catch you next week, Lilith.
See you then.